The Operations Center was first established in August of 2022. The purpose is to facilitate quality patient care, and doing that by looking at the patient through their whole journey from the time they come in to discharge, and taking away the barriers that we may come up with in between.
The Operations Center is for everyone. It's for EVS, it's for case management, it's for the physicians, it's for the providers, it's the nurses, the charge nurses, anybody that recognizes a patient that is uncomfortable leaving or has a barrier to leaving can call the Operations Center. It's
the hub for the entire hospital. So everyone can use the Operations Center. We start with an interdisciplinary huddle in the morning where PT comes, physical therapy, and not just the physical therapist, occupational therapist. We have housekeeping come in the morning, the transport manager, the operations administrator, our Operations Center coordinator, Dawn Dolby, comes in the morning, and she kind of starts her day coordinating what's going to happen. She looks at the emergency department board to see who's waiting. She looks at the admissions from the prior day to see how we can facilitate either transferring them back to a different hospital if they've got their procedures, what procedures people are waiting on. And then she goes to her Care Hub patient manager screen and looks at, are there any barriers to the discharges that were already written for the day?
An example that we had is a patient that was super nervous about going home. They came into the hospital, they had a new ostomy. They were ready to go home, they were medically clear to go home, but the patient started voicing concerns to say, I'm really nervous about doing this on my own. So at that point, they reached out to the Operations Center and they called me, and I coordinated with the wound care team. I went up with the wound care team and talked to them like, hey, we have a patient there, they're ready to be discharged, they're ready to go, but they want to talk to you guys one more time. And so we worked with that team to make sure that with everything that was going on with them, they stopped everything and went to this one patient, made them super comfortable. The patient was very, very happy that this team showed up, and we were able to discharge those guys in the same day.
I think the barrier to people not using the Operations Center is that they don't know what the Operations Center can do for them. For instance, when different groups learn that the Operations Center can be really useful in taking care of some of the barriers that they're facing or the problems, they really like it and they start to use it. It really is another hub to help with communication. We do such great work here at Duke Raleigh, but we need to bring it all together, and that's what the Operations Center does. It brings all of our work together so that everyone is focusing on the same patients at the same time to progress them in their journey towards discharge.